There was a comment. So these panels are much better than the conventional solar
Mm.
panels. That was kind of a
Um,
question.
I think it depends on how you define better. Actually, I think it's I would like to actually use the term that it's more accessible than conventional solar panels, because usually if we are talking about the usual solar panels, it requires large pieces of land for us to create substantial amounts of energy. What Orius does is it allows even small areas to become solar farms, because since we can attach it vertically, imagine the whole skyscraper would be cladded using this material. The whole building effectively becomes a solar farm with just a very small land footprint. So in that way, it allows us to access solar energy solutions a bit better. And at the same time, I think also one of the advantages is it works well even on cloudy and semi-rainy days, and even on areas where there is snow. And actually, one of the problems that I came across when interviewing people from areas with lots of snow is that when they install solar panels and it's snowing, it usually gets covered with snow. So what happens is effectively they cannot use solar panels without scraping the snow first. Now, the solution that we offer is, since ours use ultraviolet light that bounces on the ground, even on snow, why not create windows tilted this way? So even if it snows, no, the snow will not accumulate, but still, since it's facing downwards, it can capture the UV that bounces off the snow. So I think that's one of the advantages. And I think we already tested it on a laboratory setting using materials that have same reflectance as snow. But still, it would be a different case once we were able to test it already on actual snow. And that's something that we are looking forward to it.
We can help you with snow here in Ottawa. We have plenty of snow right now. So, Carvey, we did a camp this summer where we talked about food insecurity and food waste and food rescue. And we talked about food insecurity in the north, especially in the northern communities of Canada. We ended up connecting with this amazing woman who's right here in Ottawa, and she is the co-founder of an organization called the Growcer. And they do shipping container greenhouses, and they can grow microgreens. She gave us the list. They can't grow things that need like a huge amount of roots yet, but they've been putting these shipping containers up in northern communities in Canada, where it's very expensive to fly in the, like some of the communities are fly in only. And because they're up in the north, there's sometimes weeks where they get no sunlight. So they have a very short growing period. And I remember saying to her at the time, it would be amazing if you could connect solar panels to these shipping container greenhouses. That just seems like a beautiful fit, because then you're not using like your diesel, generator to run this greenhouse. But the issue was there wasn't enough sunlight. So now with this idea, do you think this would work? Could you do these to power shipping container greenhouses?
Yeah, I think there's lots of possibilities there, especially that usually we are the common product that is being associated with us is just the windows. But actually we can also build the walls as well to be made from our material. So we can cover the I am imagining that we are covering the whole container van perhaps. And in that way, we are able to harvest also the UV that's bouncing off snow from the ground. And I think it is possible, but still I still have to verify if whether how much sunlight and how much UV. But based on the papers that I have read, yes, it is true that there is not much sunlight in those areas. But actually, due to the cloudy conditions there, UV is still reaching those areas, because I think you do still can get sunburned even if there's no sunlight. And if you are being sunburned, it means that there is UV. And if there is UV, we can use our technology. So it goes something like that.
So I'm definitely going to put you in touch with our friend from the grocer. If you want me to put you in touch,
Sure.
I would love you two to chat. That would be amazing.